What's up, everybody? Kevin with TJT Fishing. My wife just bought me a new pole. I already got that thing lined up. Now it's time to make my little rig. We got this Malin stainless steel leader. This thing is 93-pound test. This is going to be perfect for anything that bites this line. This isn't a heavy pole that I'm using, but you know what? You just never know what's going to bite that hook. So I like to just go a little above and beyond. And this is going to outlast anything. And I just want to make sure we have a bunch of pre-rigged tackle ready to roll. Because when I'm fishing, I hate stopping. I just want to keep on rolling. So let me show you how I make these pre-rigged hooks. And this is going to be quick, easy. Anybody could do it. And it's good just to have in your tackle box for the just in case reasons. This stuff is pretty thin. And guys, look, it's not that expensive, but I just don't like a lot of waste. And I've seen other videos where guys do this. So what I did, we do 2 inches more than what you want. I want a 1-foot line. So you just do 2 inches more. We're at 14 inches. And then we're going to snip that off. Now that we got that line snipped, guys, like I said before, I am using a small pole. This is a very small hook. It's only size number 2. I'm using mustad. Nothing fancy. You're just going to put it through there. You don't want to kink this, and that's about an inch. Boom. You just gently pull that up. You don't want it to be kinked, okay? Now, once you're getting it there, you don't want to keep one line straight and one line crooked. You want them to both be at an angle. Okay. Once it's at that angle, I want to be roughly at a 90. I like to grab my needle nose. You want to keep this line together. Grab that needle nose. Just make sure you're not grabbing the hook. Just give it one little quick twist. Now you could grab the hook or right underneath it. Just carefully hold on to the hook and spin this sucker about 6-7 times. Just be careful. You don't want to get hooked with this. And you want these to be nice and tight. Now listen, it doesn't got to be perfect. Okay? And I'm doing exactly what I said not to do, which is fine. Because at the end, it's going to all work out. Get that sucker, just 180 it. Lay him flat. So you just keep that like this. You can kind of see it. I kind of messed up that bottom part, but it's going to work out fine. Okay, these suckers are sharp. So I didn't quite get it 6-7 times, but I don't plan on having anything too crazy bite the hook. Put that all the way down, wrap it until it hits the very end. Do this part nice and tight too. It's going to wind up stabbing you. You just grab your nose, needle nose, twist that sucker. Bam. You don't have to death grip it. You just want to make sure that it goes and falls pretty flat. So that's decently flat. Shouldn't get hooked too bad. So the hook part is done. Now on to the swivel. I'm just using this simple swivel. It's nothing fancy. And it's going to be the same exact process. You want about an inch. You could go to the 1/2 inch point here. Just carefully. It's a little bit more than a 1/2 inch. Just carefully close that in. You don't got to worry about your hook stabbing you this time. Get that circle small. You do have to be careful because this hook is going to be flying all around. So you don't want that thing to stick you. You just nice and easily twist that sucker 4, 5, 6 times. Boom. That's nice and tight. Let's do one more. Then you're going to bend this all the way over. Grab your handy dandy pliers. Then you're going to close the loop. You can even grab the end of it if it's giving you problems like mine is. Making these things has saved me a lot of pain and suffering when I lose a nice fish because my line broke or it got sheared off from their teeth. Yep. And there you go. There you have it. That sucker's going to be nice. I'm just going to close that up a little bit more. And if worst case scenario, you want it to be, I can't even get it. If you have some side snips, it'll be fine. This is the finished product. That's the finished product. Now, to put it on the pole. So the first thing I'm going to do, I don't know if I'll be using weights, so I just throw one of these on anyway. This thing's nifty. I usually just put 1 ounces on here. This is definitely bigger than I actually need. I just don't have any of the smaller ones in my box, which is fine. So I put this one on first. Now that sucker's on. Take this swivel. I've been using this knot forever. It's just a simple fisherman's knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do 10 little twists. You could do a little less, you could do a little more. Now here's the tricky part. I put it back under. Come on, baby. I'm not some knot connoisseur, so I can't sit here and do these crazy fancy knots like everybody else. This is real time, people. This is the real deal fishing. So you put it through that bottom. Then I will stick it back through up here. Whoops. It's okay. You're not going to get fancy edits on this channel. I'm going to take you through exactly what I go through. Okay, now that you made your way through, simply pull that. Get that nice and tight. That sucker ain't going nowhere. You take your little knife and cut it. Okay, it is time to sharpen this knife. for sure. And this is why we have teeth. So it's trimmed off. This knot's ready to roll. It ain't pretty. I don't care. Now it's time to fish. We'll see you guys later in the next video. We'll see how that setup works.